Hi there, alright. This is just a video basically in reply to a little message that I'd sent to RetroGamerVX. His channel obviously is obviously about retro games and things like that, mainly about restoration and stuff. And I noticed he's repair and restoration of various things, and I figured that I'd send him a message because I have an Atari ST that is very, very poorly indeed. Unbelievably, he replied to my slightly forward, slightly straight to the point kind of message, so I'm so grateful that he did that. So thanks ever so much for replying. RetroGamerVX, thank you. He asked me to maybe just show him a little bit about what I'm suffering with. What I've taken the liberty of doing is stripping this to start with, because I don't normally do stuff like this, and it's kind of new to me as well. So here, just to clarify, that is an Atari ST. Here is the innards. The problem is this, the disk drive. The disk drive is absolutely borked. When you turn it on, it makes like an absolutely god-awful racket and no access whatsoever. It's knackered, for want of a better expression. The keys on the keyboard stick quite badly. I don't know if you can see that, but that is sticking quite badly. As you can see on there, they sound quite nice here. They're stuck. The whole thing, as you can see, is absolutely caked in dirt and looks absolutely disgusting, to put it bluntly. I've detached the floppy disk drive, as you can see, and the power and the earthing cable. The earthing cable being this thing here. I took the lid off, which is this. I'm presuming it's some kind of shield. There is your power. There is part of the main board. I'm going to shine a light on it. And I've also taken the liberty of looking underneath it. And as you can see, this aspect of it is very clean. I've no reason to complain. The main issue, in my mind, is the disk drive, which is completely wrecked. That's completely gone. It doesn't boot into TOS. I'm not entirely sure if you're familiar with that, but basically the green desktop, it doesn't boot into that whatsoever. So I'm kind of gutted, really. I can't even use it in a very basic sense. I'm absolutely devastated about the dirt, though. It's absolutely disgusting, and it's completely balked, for want of a better expression. I'm struggling to find. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, has something gone on this? Look. Don't know if you can see that very well. It's all like yellow resin. I don't know what the hell that is. So that's on the power side of things. I don't know if you can see that very well. But basically, I feel like that, you know, the ship in Aliens that does a flyby. It's like that. But basically, what you've got is a main board, which basically is absolutely fine, from what I can tell. No real issues that I can see. The power seems to be fine. I'm using a regular kettle lead. Well, what us Yorkshire people call a kettle lead, to use it, and that works fine. It powers on. Disappointingly, it will not let me go into TOS. This thing kicks off all the time, the disk drive there, and it looks completely and utterly shagged, for want of a better expression. So basically, Mr. VX, that is what you're up against. I'm thinking that needs replacement. I'm also thinking that you're not going to get much out of this. I would love to get an ST. I've not been able to get a working ST for God knows how long. I'm absolutely desperate to get one because I've got absolutely tons of stuff that I'd love to try and do on it. Unfortunately, this ST is a little bit beyond me, I'm afraid. What I'm thinking is that if you can't repair it or whatever, you might want to just keep it for spares or something. I don't know. I'm not going to get no benefit from this at the moment as it stands. And I mean, that keyboard, I mean, I thought I'd cleaned it very I'd obviously not cleaned it that well. So as you can see, it is absolutely borked. And I'm gutted, to be honest with you, because I was hoping to get a bit of ST action. This has been sat in its box now for some time. Even the mouse that you get with it, the Atari mouse that you get with it, is absolutely knackered. It's an absolute travesty, and on a personal level, I'm absolutely gutted. So I should have really taken Steve Benway's advice on his website, but unfortunately, I got the what is it, the NVIs or whatever. Basically, I saw this and it seemed a reasonable price, and I won it, and unfortunately, I got stung. So yeah, not a lot I can really say. I'll give you one last flyby. As you can see, the main board looks like new. It's just a travesty about this bit here. And the disk drive completely and utterly wrecked, in the sense that it just makes an awful racket. Nothing works on it. So anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for replying to my message. So it's to RetroGamerVX. Hang on a sec, because the light's probably shining in your face. And thanks, for giving me some consideration and stuff like that. It's I really appreciate it. The only thing is, I'm just really gutted because obviously it's broke. I just wanted to also, I got my first critic on a totally separate note. I got my first critic commenting on my videos. My father, he made a comment that I say air an awful lot. Have you noticed me saying air an awful lot? If you have, let me know. I'm going to try and stop it. I've just done it. I'm going to try and stop saying air. He's pretty picked up on the fact that I keep saying air. So I'm going to try my best not to do that. But anyway, my first critic has made his comment on my videos. So yeah, I just did it again. If you hear me say or air, just did it again. If you hear me say air or then let me know. Just do it again. Anyway, speak to you soon.